He was born in a town where the saddle was law, where every boy learned to ride before he learned to draw. His daddy had spurs and a weathered old hat. Said, son, one day you'll be a cowboy like that. But he looked at the mare by the old barn gate, said, that beast don't like me, and I feel the same. Everybody laughed, said, boy, that ain't right. But he walked to the fence and stayed there all night. He loved the dust, he loved the plains, loved the songs about freedom and the sound of rain. But when it came time to climb up and ride, he said, I'll take my boots and keep my pride. He was the cowboy who hated horses, the black sheep of the rodeo crowd. He could mend a fence and sing a sad song, but he wouldn't get back in the saddle now. He had a country heart, but a crooked course, a western soul with no love for the horse. They said, boy, you're strange, but the truth is yours. A cowboy who hated horses. He drove a beat-up wagon with a busted wheel, sold homemade pies and sharpened steel, played guitar on Fridays at the county fair, while the real cowboys stared from their folding chairs. He wrote songs about cattle he refused to chase, about finding your own road in a judging place. He said, there's more than one way to belong out here. Some men ride horses, some ride fear. He was the cowboy who hated horses, the black sheep of the rodeo crowd. He could mend a fence and sing a sad song, but he wouldn't get back in the saddle now. He had a country heart, but a crooked course, a western soul with no love for the horse. They said, boy, you're strange, but the truth is yours. The cowboy who hated horses. One night the storm came hard and mean, lightning split the pasture green. A frightened colt broke through the wire, running wild toward the cedar fire. He didn't ride, but he ran like hell, through the mud where the rainstorm fell, threw his coat across that shaking head, and led that colt home by a thread. He was a cowboy who hated horses, but he still knew mercy when fear got loud. He never wore no hero's glory, never cared much for the cheering crowd. He had a country heart, but a crooked course, a western soul with no love for the horse. They said, boy, you're strange, but the truth is yours. The cowboy who hated horses. Now they sing his name when the campfire burns, for every soul that takes its own turn. You don't need a saddle to prove your worth, just a stubborn heart and a place on earth.